What is going on, guys and gals, ladies and laddies? Welcome back to more Fae Tactics. In the last one, we got the crap kicked out of us by Mirrar, but this time I did a little bit of attempts, and I think I can beat it now with the new squad and the new setup. It shouldn't be too crazy difficult. The thing that bothers me the most is her crazy lightning bolt ability. It just seems very not nice. But as long as I can get people up to her, like when she doesn't do anything too crazy, then we should be fine. Yeah, it is not the best setup, but it works for the moment. I actually need to go here, speed you up because you now have drain. Everybody's getting hit with stuff, but we just gotta accept it. It's not. We're not going to be able to move anybody around and do anything crazy with them. It's just what's going to happen. Let's get in here. Yeah, the reason she gains the Apex each turn, which I'm not too worried about Apex either, is the fact that she has, she has the Wisp. Every time there's a new Wisp on the field, she gains Apex every turn. I started looking at her actual abilities that she's using, and that was one of the things that I was informed of by the game. We need to just keep moving. Yep. I might need to get Windjack out of here, because I don't think he really has the like staying power that I need. He just kind of dies real quickly. Let's get her over here. Doing the upgraded Soul Nova to explode everything everywhere. We gotta get him up there. Get your agility on you. You'll get a little bit of healing from Claudia. She'll be fine. We're getting her over here. She's just got a gun, and she has my drain now, so she does the 40 guaranteed magic barrier drain, like absorb, so get her there. I hate her abilities, but it's still resisted by some people because they have magic barrier on. Our ulti's coming a little too quick. Good, he evaded it. She's going to use her ulti, so I don't want anybody to be close enough to get hit by double hits. So we're just going to keep you down here. Yeah, you're probably going to go down. You're gone. Yeah, it's really not the best plan, but it's a plan. She's going to set up lightning traps and then... gonna hurt. Doing her ulti. flows around everybody, but gives everybody reduced effects, which is a real risk. But setting everybody staggered the way they are right now is an easy way to keep her from, like, messing up everybody. Yeah, we're just gonna hit her. Not really much option other than just beat her up. Yeah, that didn't work. Alright, we gotta get you over here. Revival. I'd really like her not to use her static shock on me all the time. That'd be great. But once her barrier is down, I'm pretty sure she isn't that much of a threat anymore after the barrier goes down. That'll get rid of the squid. Won't have to worry about that anymore. He got healed up a little bit. Just a smidge. Alright, we can get him up here. How much ulti does she have? She has 6. I can wait until next turn. Who needs a heal? Just in case she gets static shocked as a reaction. Just hit her regular. She gets 2, she gets another 1, she gets 1 more. But I used the heal, so the ability won't be ready. I'm dumb. You know what? I'm just gonna take a hold. I'm just not gonna move this turn. I'm not gonna give her an ultimate. Because that just seems like a poor decision. Like, she's gonna drop the lightning sigils on us, and it's less than ideal. But we might be able to just damage her down in that time frame. That was a lot. I didn't like that. Let's get you up here. Yeah, you'll get static shock, but that's fine. And then everybody else has ultis to use, so it might be beneficial. Yep, which is cursed. And her apex is gone. So that's pretty good. You get up here. You hit her with another attack. Static shocked him, that's fine, he has guts. Yep, she's attacking everybody. So close. But I think Peony will be able to move before she does. It's just a matter of getting somebody over there who can revive. Oh no. Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst timeline. Yep, that sucks. Yep, that was terrible. Alright, we're gonna retry that. We're retrying that. That ended poorly. I might need to swap some things. I need Peony to have Drain again. It just works out better. Pichon. I wish there was something that I could get to give... Wind allies gain apex and defense, plus 20 health and 8 base attack for wind. We might do that just to boost my other wind guys, and then Claudia. God, what do we give her? She's our healer, so it's probably more beneficial for her to have, like, HP regen. That way she stays alive a little more. Oh, you know what? Actually, give her the movement. She needs to be move man. Yeah, +2 speed, +1 move. That way maybe she'll move a little quicker than the rest of them and be able to get up into combat. So we move you over here, we boost Claudia. Claudia has more speed plus our other more speed. So we can get her up a little further. We can get you up here, staggered. Get you up here. Yeah, that's the terrible. That's the poison spot. I'm done. Okay. Alright, hit this guy. We don't worry about it. Come over here. We want to hit this guy. Yeah, it's always Ninja's turn, so that's unfortunate. And Claudia just gets rinsed, so that's also not ideal. Get her up. How much health does she have? She only has 53 health, so she relies almost solely on barrier. Get rid of poison on you and give you a little bit of movement. Get up here. Cut that guy. Take that guy out. He's a hazard. Yeah. Okay. We're moving up. That guy. Working out for the moment, but I mean, we don't know how anything's gonna work until we really get finished with it. Shoot you. Go away. I need you to be faster. You gotta run into this. Keeps getting messed up. You movement. Hit her. All you gotta do, just hit her and start taking away her shields. Moving here, giving you more speed and movement. So you can move 6 this turn. You're going to heal pretty much everybody. Well, everybody that needs it, I think. Maybe. Never mind. I hate that static shock. It's one of the worst things that she has access to. Her reaction skill is terrible. I hate it. Oh, and now she has her ulti immediately. I hate everything. Claudia's just gonna die. Great. Nobody can be next to each other. It's not something that's allowed anymore. You Soul Nova out. Good. He evaded it. Just take it out. It's gone. Alright, heal her. Because she has negative freaking defenses. I wish I could... You know what? Can I move you here and then boost you? Good. You can come over here. Stealing Magic Barrier. As long as she can continue stealing Magic Barrier, it should be fine. Claudia will get a heal on everybody. So that's always beneficial. Alright. We need to get rid of this Wisp. What's her actual range? 3? So she stands here. She can shoot you. We're gonna have to leave it like that. She's gonna get the Apex, but it's not as bad as it could be. Thank God you evaded it. The taunt does nothing, it seems, so we just add agility. You move here, revive her. It's unfortunate, it's what I have to do. Boost. Yep. That sucked. Alright. Reduce ulti and resistance. Get up here. Punch glove. She's gonna static shock me. But that's fine. That's less than fine for her. Okay. Windjack, come over here, revive her. Soul Nova. This is a whole mess, but we gotta get through it. This is the hardest boss fight so far in the game. Like, she's gonna get her turn now. She's gonna, yeah, she's raising up her max HP. She's gonna drop sigils on everybody, and they're gonna go off at the end of the round. But if he's fighting to move now, she's gonna heal up a bunch of people and herself. So maybe the sigil won't do as much damage to everybody. It's still gonna suck. But we're gonna try our best to deal some damage. Static shock is gonna suck. Yep, taken out with it. She's gonna get taken down a bit with it. She's gonna chin curry chicken dinner her. Hopefully that'll just mess her up real good. That's 83. She almost is out of her... Okay, we gotta move down one. Actually, we're gonna bring her back up. And it's probably not the best idea, but it's an idea. She has ulti anyways, so it's not like it matters whether she has it or doesn't have it. She's gonna mess us up regardless. And the Wisp goes, he's probably gonna, hopefully, no, attack him. Oh, because he's probably gonna die from this. Yep. But he has done, so that's good. And so does Powder Jack, or Windjack. I keep saying Powder Jack, because that's the regular one. Okay. We need a heal. Alright, we're going here. Heal on you. Because you're just going to straight attack. I have to take the risk on it. Getting static. Same with her. They just have to take the risk. Now, I need you to go faster. So that you can heal everybody. You have ulti now. You can get heals on everybody, and we could raise max HP. Now she's about to do her ultimate. We're just gonna do this. Witch Curse. Alright, everybody's gonna get a swing. It's gonna hurt. But nobody is in doubled up range, so it's not fine, but it's better than what it was. Yes, she's gonna take out Claudia, she's gonna take out Salamander, or she didn't take out Salamander, but it's still gonna be a pain. Everybody's gonna get messed up, but nobody gets double tap. So that's good. Alright. We're going to try and just dish out damage right now. Because there's not much else I can do. Took the rest of it. 34. Almost a static came out. But that should be fine. I should be able to hit her with Phoenix and then she's down. Now we're good. We won. Mirrar. This entire episode was one boss fight. It feels like we're back in Iconfell. Alright, what's going on? Mirrar's den. There's a crystal. It's over. I know you feel sorry for her, but there's nothing else we could have done. I know she was wrong, but she seems so lonely. I wish we could have helped her. The people that did this to Mirrar, and the events that changed her, it was all so long ago. Mirrar became a witch before the elemental gates were created. She was sealed in the other world along with all of the Fae for hundreds of years. That's more than enough time to be driven completely mad. Her soul can now return to the cycle so it can be born again someday. Born without the pain she suffered in this life. In a way, we did help her. The same way she tried to help me. This sort of thing is what I didn't want you to see. It's why I left you back at Alma. I'm sure you've had to take many lives to survive in this world on your own. Doing the right thing doesn't always turn out the way you want. You should know by now that you can't save everyone. What about the stone? Where did it come from? From me. What? I created them to contain a part of me that I didn't want anymore. Memories from before you were born. Containing a part of me meant they also held some of my power. I hid them away with a sealing spell. When I left you, it was because I felt that my sealing spell had been broken. It makes sense that it was him. Who's him? You talking about the person Mirrar mentioned? Ichiyusuke? 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 Who is he? An evil that I thought I dealt with long ago. Maybe he found and unsealed the stones just to draw me out. Maybe he's not the direct type. But he's not the direct type. There's always some grand scheme behind his actions. Well, how do we destroy the stone? We'll have to go inside. Huh? You'll see. Just get ready. We're going in the stone? What do you mean? Like we're going to see your memory? Though I didn't choose to become one, life as a Styginder wasn't so hard, or wasn't so bad. The world was in shambles after the elemental gates were opened, and our job was to hold it all together. Sift through the wreckage of the two worlds that collided, to protect any and everything worth saving, to forge peace between the Fae world and the natural world. I could never fully commit to that duty. I was distracted. In the back of my mind, I was constantly searching for a way to save my uncle, Montu, to remove the petrification curse that bound him. The curse, Ichiyusuke, placed upon him was stronger than any I had encountered. Usual mana purification methods had no effect. I tended to neglect my duties as a Stigender while searching for a cure. Hermengildo grew impatient with me. He forced me to make a choice, so I chose to leave the Stigender. Was that one of your memories? It was. Your Uncle Monty raised you as an engineer like him, right? You used to talk about him when we would tinker with devices back home. You told me he died. So I guess you never found the cure then? No, I never found a cure for him. So why is this elemental here? Her name was Nixie. She was the first to teach me how to manipulate mana and cast spells. We were very close. She was like a second mother to me. I had to forget her for some reason. Let's go. I'll destroy this stone and reclaim this memory. Whoa. Oh, snap, we're collecting memories now. Does that mean she's going to be stronger now? Like, from now on, she'll actually be, like, stronger. Dog. Bird. Oh. Whoa. Alright, well, let's switch this back up. I need my AoE spell. And I need my... Do I want Nixie? I don't think I need Nixie, because I don't really use too many waters. I will take my hand back. Yeah, I don't think there's much else that we can really do in that area. We need Arizol to do that mission. We can do this one in Obadon. Might be real quick. It's just a story beat. We already beat up the unicorn. So we just need to take the memory. So this is another one of your memories. Seems so. Let's go inside. What's this memory about? Don't tell me about the mana cycle now. I upgraded that ages ago. In my travels, I heard rumors of a magical flower that could cure any curse. It was called a crystal peony, and it only grew with the help of basilisk tears. The Stigender records noted a large clan of basilisks living in Smaragdon. I found them and asked about the crystal peony, but they wouldn't listen to me. I was an invader in their territory. It's all that mattered to them. I wanted to avoid fighting, but they would not listen to reason. I don't remember how long I was there. Days, weeks, searching their caves for signs of the flower. As the last basilisk drew its final breath, I asked, why wouldn't they just give me the flower? Or at least give me basilisk tears so I could create one for them, or for myself. I'll never forget what he said to me. Foolish girl. Basilisks cannot cry. How can we give you something we don't have? I was so blinded by my desire to cure my uncle, I didn't even think about what I was doing. I destroyed these people over rumors. Damn. Mama? I'm sorry. Even though these memories were lost to me, I could somehow feel how terrible they were. Back then, I was the opposite of everything I've raised you to be. The things I've done. I wanted to shield you from my past. Another elemental. What's its name? His full name was impossibly long, so we just called him Gust. Gust was a know-it-all, but he kept us in line. Working together made us greater than we could ever have been on our own. With his guidance, I learned how to manipulate different mana types to create new spells. I don't know why I had to forget him, too. I'll reclaim this memory now. So she's just going to become the Avatar, so the next one she's getting is like, what, the freaking... So there's got to be the one in Grunhold and then one more in another place, but that's going to end it for this episode. It looks like we're gearing up to get into the end game. Our party is also going to change. I'll just make sure I change it now. We're going to switch out, because I think we need to have Claudia around just as, like, a major healer. We're going to switch out Pichon with Arizold just so that she can do stuff. We're also going to give Arizold the Isolated again, the Predator Scroll. But that's going to be for next episode. We're going to go into Grunhold Central. But I'll see you guys there. Take care. Bye-bye.